From making a diss track to the entire industry to nearly getting the rapper killed, today we're gonna go over NBA Youngboy's most disrespectful moments. Youngboy was close friends with Lil Herc, who happened to be G Money's younger brother. The two looked up to G as a mentor. They were all real close and seen together in many pictures. NBA Youngboy was even a part of TBG, Top Boy Gorilla Gang with G Money, until he felt like he wasn't getting the respect he deserved. This caused him to branch off and start his own group. As we know today, NBA. Once the two started to get some fame, they made many diss tracks back and forth, expressing their feelings, including one song from Youngboy, Pour One, where he said, "Remember smoking with your brother. Matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother, until you did some foul shit and had sex with my sister, then threw it in front of my face in front of the people on Insta." In an interview in August of 2017, G Money went to mention how Youngboy was mad about the situation with his sister, and now, since he become famous, he's finally speaking out on it.
Not really, he mad about his sister too though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had f***ed her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then though, you know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit, you hear me? I guess he just let that fame and shit get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he supposed to be, whoever he called himself.
And a few days later, G Money dropped another diss track titled Industry, which would be the last diss track he ever dropped. September 2017 was a month to remember. It had only been a month after his Industry song was released. G Money was already back at it in the studio finishing up his next diss track. Shortly after leaving his session, he was shot in the head by an unknown person waiting for him outside the door. When Youngboy found out, he showed no sympathy for his passing at all. He went full ballistic mode, dropping diss track after diss track, saying how G Money was talking bad about him and now he's in the dirt. That's pretty messed up, not gonna lie. But that isn't Youngboy's only beef he had before the stardom. Another Louisiana artist and TBG affiliate, Fredo Bang, also has a foul past with Youngboy. During the whole beef going on between G Money and Youngboy, Fredo was locked away and really couldn't intervene. Fredo Bang was set to be released from prison the day after G Money was killed, but they held him back for a few months so he wouldn't try to retaliate. But Fredo felt like that wasn't the only way to get some get back. Boulevard Quick, another TBG associate, claimed that he jumped OG3, Youngboy's older brother, while they were in prison together, avenging his friend G Money's death. This started the feud between Fredo and Youngboy. These artists have posted many diss tracks and subliminal messages, but this one live from Youngboy was hands down the most disrespectful. In August 2020, Youngboy announced the release of his album Top on September 11th. It was until Fredo Bang announced that he would also be dropping on that day, making it a sales competition. Fredo went on to make a subliminal diss on Instagram saying, "I guess me and my son are dropping together." Once NBA Youngboy saw this, he snapped. He recorded himself dissing Fredo's dead homies and even his mom.
"Hey, you a bum, you ass nigga. Go dig all three of your brothers up with your scary ass. You a stop running from me. I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing me. You a ass nigga. You ain't no killer. You won't be like me. You write me all day. You a man, I could double back. Hey, I could fuck any bitch. Nigga gonna try to double back and fuck the bitch. I could fuck your mama. You gonna try to fuck your mama. You a bitch. You a pimp." Fredo
Bang shot back with an Instagram live saying how Youngboy's just angry and didn't have to take it that far. But Fredo ain't no punk. He dissed his dead homies right back.
Angry, dog. He angry. Talking about dead partners and shit. It ain't like I'm on this bitch talking about Fat Boy and that extra large coffin he got. You hear me? Or Professor X, I push his half dead ass around. I'm not on this talking about that. I said I was sell more albums. Yeah, you drop it every time I fucking drop. You know what I'm saying?
However, Youngboy's album ended up outselling Fredo's by a landslide, shutting the whole altercation down. The beef is still there, but there's no point in making it an internet thing because Youngboy's fan base is gonna win every time. Youngboy really has a bad reputation with Louisiana artists because he even has beef with Kevin Gates. Coming up, the young star looked at Kevin as a big brother, and the feelings were mutual. Kevin even convinced Youngboy to cross over to Muslim. It's even rumored that Gates was the one to put in word to the labels, helping Youngboy score a deal. But this all came with a catch. Kevin was requesting that Youngboy pay him 10% of earnings for basically putting him on, and Youngboy wasn't so sure about that. He mentioned in one of his songs that he wasn't going to pay 10% of what he's getting and said it's up there with Kevin. I can see why he feels like this. He's likely looking at it like Kevin used him as a pawn and it wasn't ever genuine. Kevin Gates went on to collab with Fredo Bang, which pretty much solidified Youngboy's decision on him. I don't think they'll ever be cool again. Kodak Black and Youngboy haven't always had the best relationship either. Back in 2018, while Kodak was locked up, Quando Rondo, Youngboy's artist, decided to strike up some drama. Quando recorded himself burning a pair of Sniper Gang underwear that Kodak sent him, saying, "Don't send me this stuff anymore."
You must can't hear me, JP. Don't burn me. Man, we on some NBA shit, man. Tell Anthony don't send me this shit no more, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to offer some real deal shit, dog.
This is when the Haitians behind Kodak, including popular artist Youngboy, responded. A group of guys masked up, speaking Haitian, were seen burning NBA clothes and sending warnings to the other side. And Youngboy, Kodak's used to be best friend, even responded, saying these guys are making Instagram posts because they're scared to death, almost like they're putting insurance on their life. But since Kodak was locked up, he couldn't say much about it himself. However, when he finally got out of prison, he had a lot to say. He said Youngboy was a pie for making Quando burn the underwear instead of doing it himself. He also acknowledged how they were supposed to be cool and how this is completely random.
But how your little bitch feel like he got the audacity?
The beef stayed out of the internet for a while since Kodak and Youngboy couldn't stay out of legal trouble. It was until late 2020 when Kodak struck it back up. NBA Youngboy's ex-girlfriend Yaya, who is also Floyd Mayweather's daughter, was arrested for running into Youngboy's crib and stabbing one of his baby mamas. When this information got out, it was claimed that Youngboy cooperated with the police, snitching on Yaya. Kodak Black, who was in prison at the time, heard through the grapevine that Youngboy was snitching on her, and he had a lot to get off his chest. He made a lengthy post on Instagram saying how Youngboy shouldn't tell on that girl and how if they were in a situation together, Youngboy would probably tell on him too. Youngboy didn't take that lightly at all. He instantly crashed out and went on live going off, saying, "Why are you speaking on my name and you locked up?" He even disrespected Floyd in his short rant.
I ain't never paid attention to a nigga, especially from no motherfucking cell, nigga. The fucking nigga watching me for. You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her bitch ass daddy, nigga. Huh? And now her bitch ass daddy.
Moneybagg Yo and Youngboy also had a pretty short relationship until 2017 when the two artists dropped a collab tape, Fed Babies. Literally hours after the release, Youngboy went live on Instagram dissing the tape and Moneybagg.
Man, fuck that tape. And I won't smoke, bitch. I ain't playing on my son. Fuck all y'all too. And the bullshit that's on the fuck about this nigga. And my 38 baby too come and suck my.
Nobody had an idea where the diss came from or what Youngboy's intentions were, but it was clear that they had something going on, especially after Youngboy uploaded the picture saying how Moneybagg switched on him. And it wasn't over yet. Youngboy's crew even allegedly ran into Moneybagg's crew and got into a big fight in the mall, but no one was injured too badly. Another rapper from Louisiana, Jada Youngin, also fell out with Youngboy over a girl. In May of 2020, Quando Rondo, the menace of NBA, decided to spark up some more Twitter beef, this time with Jada Youngin, as they already weren't on good terms. Before this, Jada Youngin was seen with Youngboy's baby mama Janiyah, which is his favorite ex, and Youngboy didn't like that. So if Youngboy doesn't like you, the rest of the team doesn't like you. Jada Youngin tweeted out that his baby would be arriving in 1 week, and Quando replied saying he hopes the child passes away. That is extremely disrespectful. Jay responded by quoting one of Quando's tweets where he was venting about getting cheated on, saying, "That's messed up. Probably was room 303. Everyone thought he was talking about Janiyah, but she cleared that up real fast.
My life is going perfect. Everybody with this 303, room 303, room 303. He wasn't talking about me. So move around. Thanks.
He was talking about Kay, another one of Youngboy's baby mamas. When Quando saw this, he went off. He went live dissing Jay, saying that he got robbed and he's broke.
Listen, cuz you got your shit took 2 fucking times. Nigga, you down there go to prison and get your ass took. You get so much shit took from here. And I bet you ain't got more money than me.
That's when things started to get real crazy. Youngboy posted on his friend's Instagram a video of him claiming that he pulled up and made Jay run and leave his team behind.
Chaz niggas be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Nigga open their mouth, nigga came to what they was, man. Chaz nigga, and you caught the cut and left in the hole and left another nigga family in the blind. Oh, Chaz nigga, man, you niggas know what up with me, man. Chaz nigga, and I said that, nigga know we cloud the whole scene. Chaz nigga, check the news, you know what up with me. Lit top.
However, Jay didn't agree with this. He went live denying the entire situation ever happened.
Man, somebody need to come take both of you bitch ass niggas' phone. One of you niggas screaming on the phone like a mad, like a bitch. Like you mad at the phone. The other nigga tweeting about a bitch. Like a bitch on some lame shit. Cause nigga done f***ed this bitch. Niggas.
And more recently, NBA Youngboy has dissed the deceased Chicago rapper King Von. Around 2 years ago, King Von was seen on surveillance camera fighting rapper Quando Rondo. That's when Lil Tim, Quando's associate, hopped out the passenger side of the vehicle and shot King Von, killing him. It seems like Quando always finds himself in between some drama with Youngboy. Almost 2 years later, Youngboy finally decided to speak on the situation and came out with his diss track, Bring the Hook, where he dissed Von and the entire O-Block saying, Atlanta boy get fold up, O-Block pack get rolled up, mocking King Von's death in Atlanta. We believe that this beef roots back to when Janaya, Youngboy's favorite ex, was seen in the studio with King Von. Lil Durk also verified this rumor with lyrics in one of his latest songs, Aha, when he said, I told Von to leave her alone, she post on OnlyFans, claiming that he used to tell Von that Janaya was out there and he shouldn't wife her. Youngboy, being the demon he is, replied with a diss to the entire industry. He dissed every rapper that had any association with Durk. Youngboy crashed out with this one. He started the song out strong, calling out Von, O-Block, and even Lil Durk's girlfriend. He then disrespected Durk by announcing that he had slided with one of his main ops, FBG Wooski. He continued with disses to Lil Baby, Boosie, Gucci Mane, and finishing up saying a big F you to Apple Music for not promoting his music. Youngboy shut down the entire music industry with that one. And if you think that's crazy, check out the video on why Lil Durk won't beef with the Baby.